Okay, we are back, and I've done a couple things. I cleaned up the transmission a little bit. I just really kind of wiped it off. And I also CAD plated a couple of the parts. And here's the shift lever. And here is the clutch arm, or the clutch lever. And it really turned out spectacular, actually. So we are ready to kind of install the transmission, but first I need to install the clutch push rod. So I'm actually replacing a part too. So the clutch push rod goes through the transmission. It comes out here and it clicks on, well, when the lever is depressed, it pushes in a pressure plate, which is this. So this is inside the clutch assembly. So when you depress it, it pushes the plates in. So that accentuates the clutch. So it sticks out right here. So it pushes it in and out. So that is what we are going to install. And so there is the clutch push rod, the head, there is a washer, a bearing, and this and I am replacing this. This one, this is the top of the clutch push rod. They're exactly the same part. This one is incredibly worn. This one is not worn at all, so there's a little dimple there. So there is a portion of the clutch lever depresses that. So I'm going to use that one. And it fits on like this. So and I put a new O-ring. This one doesn't look like it was sealing at all. This one is a new O-ring, so it'll seal. So this is what the clutch push rod will look like inside the transmission. So just put a little bit of grease on it. It has a seal right here as well, and this seal prevents the transmission fluid from, the gear oil from escaping. And it looks pretty good. I know that they have some people use like 6 O-rings, and I hope I'm not regretting this, but I'm not gonna do that. fits really nice and snug. So this is where it pushes in and out. Now obviously there's incredible pressure. Let me put a cotter pin in that right now. There's an adjustment on the back of this clutch lever. Obviously I can't really adjust it until I have it in the bike, but and here is the gear shifter. It's actually upside down, the bolt. We're gonna have to grind this bolt down a little bit. The starter on this motorcycle doesn't work, so I'm gonna be putting on an aftermarket one, which is so much more powerful, so much smaller, but there's a slight interference with that bolt right there. So I just need to grind it. I need to grind the head down a little bit. I'm gonna do that after we get everything installed on the bike. There's like I said before, there is no. I took the gear oil out. I'm going to actually measure how much was in there. And I will tell you how much should be in there. So, okay. So and again, I'm on this old tractor. They have, it is essentially an encyclopedia. So for transmission oil, there should be 750 cc's. And there was about 400. Wow. They say 750 cc's. I wish they would actually just say milliliters. I don't know why they would say cc's. It is for capacity, they're saying 1.585 pints. So we're just a click under a pint. So it is about a third short, which I guess could be a little bit problematic, but whatever. It is what it is. Okay, so we're actually kind of ready to put the transmission in the on the bike. We're going to attach it to the engine. So I'm going to turn the camera around and okay. So the game plan is that I want to kind of suspend the engine up like this, and it just makes it easier for me to drop the transmission on. So that is what I'm going to do. So let me get a strap. Slow it down a little bit. Okay, so just going to clean this carb cleaner. How you doing?
Here you are.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too. So this is bone dry. This gets placed inside. And I'm going to show you where. Right in here, it gets placed right there. So it just seals right in. And I will load up the transmission from the other side. So here's the push rod. It's in there. So now I'm going to tap it in. Okay, so one thing I see right offhand is this bolt is it's way out. So I'm going to actually try to cinch it back in. All the other bolts look really good. They look uniform. It's 14. So I'm just cinching this pin back in.